Do you remember how you held me then? Now you've got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
Good evening, guys, and welcome back to Deepcool Presents Valorant Detonation Series, brought to you by EliXiR eSports and SMC Internationals. Today we are going to the finals of the game, and it is actually between Dhoomilo and AtmosFear Gaming. And Dhoomilo led by Stark and AtmosFear led by Relic. It should be a great grand finals. History made in the Detonation Series right here. The top two teams that have competed so much so far and reached the finals of the game. Team Dhoomilo actually defeating Exotic Nexus 7 Sins, and finally reaching the finals of the game. And Atmosphere also putting up a great challenge against N5 Gaming, Team Level 5, and such great teams. And today, as we expected, it's an engrossing finals that we are always have been waiting for. And such powerful gameplay from all these competitive teams in this tournament, and it has not been simple for us. And today we are going to see the matchup which is between Team Dumilo and Atmosphere, as I said. And let's actually take a look at what sides they are going to choose. I actually said we have a great advantage when it comes to the heaven map, as the attacker sides are so open, and they can enter sides with so much ease that it is just very and they seem to be picking Ascent and Bind and Haven as well. So the maps are going to be in order: Ascent, Bind, and Heaven. And if you're going to think about it, someone is going to get the advantage if they are going to get to the third map of the game. And Ascent and Bind, pretty fair to say that defender sided, they are defender sided and mostly not attacker friendly. Even if the attackers try and claim some kind of angle, a defender should be able to defend it easy enough. And multiple angles which open up to the defenders in Ascent, which are like Heaven, under Heaven, and mostly the holding angle is Sight and also Cubby, which will be a great advantage for the defenders. And when it comes to Bind, it is mostly Heaven that we used for guarding a shot and showers at the same time. And the TP is a great tool for the attackers to rotate, and so is it for the defenders. You can get great flanks and whatsoever, which leads to the victory of the game. And when it comes to Heaven, it is greatly a defend attacker sided map, multiple openings, and they'll really easily be able to get entries into the site. And it seems like AtmosFear picked Heaven, and I hope they are going to hold on to the attacker's side for their life. Because if Dhoomilo gets the attacker side of the game, we know what is going to happen. We all know what is going to happen. AtmosFear picking the attacker's sides and Dhoomilo picking the defender side for the Ascent map. And that's an interesting choice by Dhoomilo. An easy first round, first map grab for them, I would say. If Dhoomilo is able to hold their ground as normal, and AtmosFear is going to use the same tactics that they used before, Dhoomilo should be on an advantage of grabbing this game. But we can never be so sure, because AtmosFear, breaching on through Empire Gaming and proving that their worth is so much than what we can comprehend. It is just out of our grabs and reaches that we cannot predict the plays of AtmosFear at all. AtmosFear just holding their ground, just showing what they can do, breaching all limits, and setting a new standard for the game itself when it comes to this detonation series matches. And we have seen very very aggressive gameplays from at AtmosFear, while Dhoomilo is such a defending defender sided team, I would say. They are pretty much picking not too many duelists, but still holding on to their angles with that defending mentality. And let's see what kind of gameplay it will be this time in the detonation series right here. Should be history made between AtmosFear and Dhoomilo Gaming. And I'm actually interested, and I just can't wait. I'm just engrossed for just seeing this map, seeing this matchup, and seeing who comes out on top in today's finals. And as we speak, they are going to get the 10,000 rupees grant, which is just awesome and amazing, just for the reward of playing against the 64 teams and just coming out on top. It should have been so hard for each and every team over here to just match up against 64 teams and come out on top every single time. It is actually very hard, and we have seen multiple LAN tournaments and online tournaments. We have never seen such a competitive gameplay from teams like this. And Dhoomilo just proving themselves and national standard team, which could even get up to an international standard if you play against like really international games, really international teams. And AtmosFear also proving that they could do what nobody else could do by just playing with that tactics, going aggressive when they are not least expecting your aggressiveness, and just taking advantage of every spot possible. And this game should be beginning as soon as possible, and we should be seeing some competitive matchup titles just show up as soon as time passes. As we speak, we are seeing a pick of Reina, Sova, Killjoy, Omen, and Cypher from the attacker side of the game, uh, which should be AtmosFear, and an Omen, Jet, Cypher, Sova, Reina pick from the defender side of the game, which is Dhoomilo. And I'm expecting an interesting gameplay from Dhoomilo right here, and AtmosFear as well. but the attacker's side should be well guarded by Dhoomilo.
Stealing
And that
sights.
eye coming in immediately, Curator finding it onto Bacon, and the drone air unable to find any players at all. That shot should be connecting from Sasmi. Sasmi gonna find that headshot or not, but taking two challenges and not able to come out on top. And Relic actually getting a kill onto Sasmi. Relic and Omen gonna push up onto short. Jet is right there, just waiting for that push. That Omen smoke should guard them. Not going for a spam Jet. Spots on player's side. That blind is perfect. A return blind, a counter blind coming in, and Inferno actually taking out starts. Curator finding the third kill on the game. Curator down to 40 HP. That reveal should reveal the position of at least one player. Just two players left, and Sova is really low on HP. Curator as well, down to 40 HP.
One enemy
Can he find a
remaining.
shot? One more player, and Curator is closing it out with a 4K in the first round itself. That's actually amazing. Dhoomilo on the fast pace to grab this finals win and the first prize. Sasmi proceeding on to mid. That Spectre is out. They are going for a buy. It is an Ares, two Spectres, and two players going for Ghost. I do not really recommend you going for a Ghost and a heavy armor. If I were you, I would have gone for a light armor. Not really sure if that is the perfect tactic, but still, makes sense and works for me each and every time. Sasmi going out with that eye, not gonna go aggressive, just afraid of too many angles to pick as in mid. AtmosFear going for a really interesting gameplay each and every round, just rushing that mid. And that eye is gonna come out. Sasmi gonna get one, and MF God is gonna take down two.
Right.
Cypher Cam is down, and
Shock dart.
one more player mid. That shock dart is gonna be perfectly placed onto
Shock dart.
Cypher. It's not gonna hit. Yeah, it's
Right
gonna
here.
hit two times, and that is really low on HP. MF God should be able to take him down, and there it goes. Last player left. That reveal is gonna come through. Not revealing any players. Omen is actually clear onto A side. Not possessing the spike though. Spike is dropped down mid, and that is a disadvantage as it reduces the hopes of Inferno ever winning this round. AtmosFear Inferno is gonna have to go for that picks on really unexpected angles. He just cannot expect three players to be in one angle if that is something he's expecting.
30 seconds
Is he
left.
going for that burst fire? 24 bullets left. Should find a shot, and that was almost perfect as Capizoid just takes advantage that Omen is on really low HP. Just Cypher just turned down to the last HP bar yet. On his knees, but not dead. That's the status of Cypher on that round. And going on to the third round of the game, and we just cannot predict the outcome of the game yet, as AtmosFear was not able to go for a full buy yet. Should be seeing a full buy coming through as soon as the third round commences, and that is some part of a buy right there. As I said, MF God just playing to its advantage, and actually Curator supporting through as well. And Inferno just finding that rushy angles which grants him multiple flanks at a time, but not actually able to complete any kind of team helping strategies yet. Inferno should be seeing something a bit too interesting from AtmosFear for a great comeback. Third round of the game, and we are seeing a major push already. That buys are actually coming through pretty well, as a phantom buy for the defender side is completely not outruling the fact that you can get a headshot in mid range and one tap a player with a phantom. While that is also possible with a Vantil, but really high recoil status just makes it not an efficient choice normally for most players who does not know how to control a Vandal, and it spray across like at least a 10-meter distance. AtmosFear looking pretty right here, going for that aggressive angles as soon as possible. And MF God from Dhoomilo also supporting his team as much as possible. That major support from all angles that has been picked. and we should be seeing something a bit more different from Curated this round. Going already up for that angle. Waiting for that barriers to push out. Taken also might be going for that first term pick, but still here having that one round advantage. It's Dhoomilo, and I think Omen is going for that immediate blind strategy onto B, onto A actually. But no, I don't think he's gonna face any players at all at B, A. That I is gonna come through onto mid, and they are probably going as aggressive as possible onto those angles.
Get out of my way!
Relic is gonna fall back, but Curator going to find that knife pick from mid already. MF God just gonna push back onto A side, expecting a push onto A. Inferno putting down that smoke onto mid, falling right back. Relic finding it onto Capizoid. And it's a fight between the ciphers, guys. Relic coming out on top at this time. Kosai finding it onto MF God. That plant is gonna go down on B side. 4 players on B, 2 players rotating to A. Is that retake gonna come out late, or are they gonna have the angles already? Killjoy is finding it on the stock. What a headshot. Expecting an angle, but I don't think he's expecting it from A. Relic should be going down right here. Almost does. Trying to find the angle. Sasmi, what a headshot onto Relic. Should be able to find a second one, but Bones just coming out on top with that amazing aim and amazing headshot. That is a 2-on-2 for AtmosFear versus Dhoomilo. Just grabbing that second round as well from the hands of Dhoomilo. As we said, we should be seeing a Dhoomilo comeback. And AtmosFear just doing what is thought to be impossible, just defeating Dhoomilo already in those first maps with such a defender side advantage that they could not make use of. Should be seeing some part of a good play from Sasmi, or else they are not going to hold up against AtmosFear at this phase. It's a lot of pressure on Dhoomilo Gaming right now, as AtmosFear just hasn't yet just came out of on top of every other team and just shined like Dhoomilo. Although AtmosFear is playing really, really good in this game, and Bones, what an ultimate team supporter he is. He's just supporting his team with the headshots when it's necessary. And I'm just gonna put it out there that he's such a great player when it comes to rifling. Coming down to the fifth round of the game, and we should be seeing some sort of an attempt from Dhoomilo Gaming right here. MF God already posing up for that reveal arrow. And seems like they are going to go for a complete B push with a mid support as well. Not sure if that's going to be completely enough, but it's something that they need. And that positions held by Dhoomilo just gained them another round, and that is actually like a well-held game right there. 3-on-2 and a 1-round advantage in the hands of Dhoomilo, but is that going to be enough to just defend the title right at the moment? I believe not yet, not right now. 4 seconds left on the clock. The game is beginning. AtmosFear. MF God coming out with that reveal that Ron is going to go out. Should be spotting a couple of players, but
Enemy down.
I hope to God MF God is going to take down Bones. And no wrong info given yet, but that B rotate is to be expected as soon as possible from MF God.
Shot down.
Going on for the shock dart. Right onto A. Still not having the complete info, the complete picture of which side is going to be attacked. Should be seeing a rotate from MF God. That reveal should go through and he should be rotating as soon as possible. And Curator finding a classic pistol kill onto Bacon. It is the last player standing, a 4v1. The round should be in the hands of Dhoomilo for sure. Crosshair finding it onto Sasmi. A 3v1 situation. We still cannot predict the situations yet.
Feeling the area.
Going for a rotate on the A side. That reveal is going to come through, but not going to find any players. Is he going to commit that rotate? That Cypher trap is still available on A. MF God is going to push up onto mid and try to find an angle onto
10 seconds left.
the enemy Sova. And I think he's going to completely save and not going to risk it by going onto A. Just trying to find any kind of exit frags if possible. And that round goes to Dhoomilo.
Feeling
A
area.
2-rounder advantage for Dhoomilo when it comes to the 6th round of the game. 4-6. 4-2, I'm sorry. Against AtmosFear Gaming. They have not completely taken advantage of whatever they could have done on the defender side, but still, that is such a good gaming spirit from Dhoomilo. It's not losing their ground, not losing their absolute conscience when they start losing rounds against the enemy team. They just hold their ground as much as possible. Coming into the 7th round of the game, Sasmi just going for that cubby pick. AtmosFear gonna push out onto mid, and I think they are going for an A attempt through Cubby. Sasmi gonna have to fall back. That Killjoy trap is gonna come through and save Sasmi's life for a short period of time. That I gonna go through, trying to find any picks if possible, and finding one, finding two. That's Sasmi taken down by Bonds, and Curator is there to trade.
One enemy remaining.
2 players left onto the game, and Stark is gonna take out Relic as well. It's MF God and Curator going for the pick, I think. That reveal is going to come through from MF God. Not going to hit on any players yet, but that should be another round for Dhoomilo. Knows that the last play is probably on Cubby. Enemy Jet is just going to push in. 10 seconds left on the clock. And that is it, guys. Dhoomilo takes another round against AtmosFear Gaming. Should be a 5-on-2.
10 seconds
Final
left.
reveals is gonna come through as Crosshair is gonna go for that plant actually. Spike planted. Gonna fall back onto Boathouse probably and try to defend that angle on B. Dhoomilo actually gonna push in onto B side. And it's a diffuse coming in from Dhoomilo Gaming. A 5-2 situation. A 3-rounder advantage for Dhoomilo. Just 5 more rounds left for the first half to be over. And Dhoomilo looking good with that 3-rounder advantage against AtmosFear Gaming.
That goes there.
Relic is still looking for those angles that he could have found, but not finding anything promising yet when it comes to the game. That eye is taken down. That Omen smoke is gonna be much of a trap. Gonna reveal him immediately, and Bacon is gonna find it on the curator. 4v5 situation. 1 minute left on the clock, and the ulti is gonna coming from Sova. Trying to find a player. Not finding any. Still a 5v4 situation for Dhoomilo Gaming. Still trying to find multiple angles on the mid, and Bacon should be finding that kill,
I
but
know exactly.
taken down immediately.
Should run.
Sasmi gonna push out onto A site. Is waiting for that entry right there. An enemy killjoy going down.
Spike
That
planted.
plant is gonna commence anyway. Inferno still looking for a pick out onto CT. That Omen smoke is gonna come through. Relic is waiting for that drone reveal on the B side. Using that Guardian, an interesting choice from Relic. I think he is really good with headshots. And Crosshair and MF God raiding one player. Each MF God gonna find Inferno.
One enemy remaining.
Can he find the pick? But Stark is gonna take him down. It's just
enemy remaining.
Crosshair left, and can he find the last player? And he does. It's a
Revealing
4v5 clutch. 4v1 actually. Crosshair just clamping down onto B side and taking that third round in favor of AtmosFear. What a play from Crosshair right here. Takes that spike down every single time. Just finding an entry was nothing is possible. Saving the round for AtmosFear Gaming as much as possible. It's Crosshair Gaming. Crosshair at his peak almost. Is playing as much angles as he can. The
Revealing
reveal is
area.
gonna go down onto mid.
There they
Gonna
are.
fall back, destroying that reveal. I think they are going for that A side attack. That Omen smoke is gonna slow them down though. Or is it? Is Reyna just gonna eye it out and rush onto A side? Killjoy and Reyna inside the smoke, just waiting for it to dissipate, I guess. That eye is gonna come through as soon as possible, as they have to push out onto A side as further as they can. Bacon gonna eye it out onto A side. Gonna fall back immediately as Stark is taken down by Bacon.
Revealing area.
Gonna have to rotate onto B side. That immediate rotate has not yet been captured, but Reyna is gonna push up onto A side and should realize that it's going to be a B-sided push. Cypher is still available, so that camera is still up. Now they understand it is a B-side push, but that cage is gonna block any kind of entries onto B-side for now. That shock dart is perfectly placed
30
onto Relic.
seconds left.
Gonna have to fall back. And again,
planted.
27 HPs left on Relic. That shock dart used its full effectiveness. The drone is gonna come through to reveal any players as much as possible. Immediately destroyed. Recon bolt, revealing one player, trying for the spank but not getting any. That kill is found onto Bacon. Crosshair gonna take out Curator with that shock dart. That ulti is gonna come through from Crosshair, still trying his very best to defend this round. That is gonna hit, but not gonna be enough. That reveal is gonna come through, finding last two players in one position. Not much time left as Sasmi takes down Crosshair. The defuse is gonna come through, and that should be another round in favor of Dhoomilo.
You will expect that to work.
Crosshair just trying his absolute best to defend that side. Just holding on to his last breath in boathouse, peeking every angle possible when it's necessary, using his ulti, using his recon bolt, using his shock dart to get one kill as well, but still unable to get that round into his grip. Sasmi is still gonna go for that aggressive position onto CT. Sorry, Curator. Round begins. 5v4 Killjoy with a spike. I think they are going for an A-sided push. Cypher gonna plant his traps as soon as possible. 3 people defending A side. including Stark, so that should be a challenge. But Crosshair, not a challenge for him though. Just taking that shot with Sheriff and should be a kill for Bacon. A side completely opened up, possessing a Vandal already. It's Bacon. That plan should be going down onto A side. Cypher and Jet going on for that rotate, that ulti. Almost hit one player, but not certainly. Relic gonna take out Capizoid and down to 40 HP. It's Relic. That shot! What a shot from Curator! Just predicts the position of the enemy and gets the kill through a wall bang, not even seeing his position. I think he listened for the footsteps and another one from Curator. I think he should be knowing the position of the last player. Is he gonna push up and does get the kill? The third one for Dhoomilo. Really promising gameplay from Curator right here. That is gonna take him for a 4-round lead. 1 round just granted completely from the hands of Curator. That wall bang shot, that knife throw just perfectly placed each and every time. That smokes to bait out Cypher, just peeking enough for him to dash right onwards and take the kill. That is a complete round from simply the gameplay of Jet. Crosshair gonna reveal up mid. Bacon is gonna push up and peek. Hopefully Cubby. That reveal is gonna come through. Bones getting a kill on Stark already. An immediate 4v5 situation.
I know
AtmosFear,
exactly where you
creating
are.
that gaps. That Cypher ulti is already going through. Should give him enough info that they should push A side. Only player left right there is Curator. That eye is gonna come through and that shot is not gonna hit. Another eye gonna come through. That Killjoy trap is gonna save them some time though. I think that was a friendly Killjoy trap. That shot's gonna come through, but Capizoid finding it onto Crosshair. Still going for that kill. It's Curator. Cannot find it yet. Capio is still there. Should find a kill onto Killjoy. That's a ball bang and Bacon finding that headshot on Capio and Sasmi gonna find out Bacon as well. Sasmi gonna take 2 down. Last player left and should find the shot. That's the 3rd kill from Sasmi. And that is a round in favor of Dhoomilo again. 8-3. And that is a 5-round lead. Last round of the half. And Sasmi. What a team support from Sasmi right there. Dhoomilo taking advantage of each and every player's individual capacity
Last round in the half.
when it comes to this map. Every player is capable in hands of Dhoomilo. And so is AtmosFear, but AtmosFear just not able to find that edge below. But as we said, when AtmosFear switches on to the defender side of the things, it should be really challenging for Dhoomilo. Again. Going for that full-on Vandal buy. No operators purchased yet. Relic should be going for an angle out mid. And that aggressive pushes onto A side granted those 3 rounds for them. An amazing gameplay from Bones as well, but Curator, Sasmi, and so is MF God taking rounds for their team. Just individual plays that we are seeing from those 3 players, and including Stark. I'm pretty sure he's calling out every single enemy position, granting Cypher the info needed for him to reveal as much enemies as possible, while Curator and Sasmi gets the kills and MF God backs it up with the defender-sided advantage utilization. Whilst Bones is the killer. He goes for the flanks. He goes for the first picks, the entry fragger, if you want to say. Put it like that.
Cover going out.
Stark is going to go for that smoke. Immediately going to come through onto mid. Should be revealing his position though. That smoke trail. Trying to find a kill onto each and every player. It is Bones.
Area. There they are.
The reveal has been coming through and AtmosFear players have been revealed already. Gonna have to fall back and sit straight as much as possible. AtmosFear. Killjoy is really low on HP. Curator still trying to find a pick of mid. Should be finding one onto either Reina or Killjoy if possible. Speaking some info, and that should be a kill, and what a shot from Curator onto Bacon. Just expecting that push, that headshot. That should be impossible, man.
You should run.
He was not hearing any footstep according to my info. But if he did, that is some smart ass play from Curator. Trying to find any angles possible. MF gonna take out Inferno, and Crosshair gonna find down the Curator while Sasmi takes down Relic. It's a 2v3
30
situation, and
seconds
Killjoy
left.
is left for dead. That plan is gonna go through though. And that is a 1v1 for Sasmi versus Crosshair. As I said, Crosshair is trying his absolute best to find the kill. If he
10
spots him,
seconds left.
that might be an ulti trap right there. That fire rate should be an advantage, but he's too low to fight. Crosshair should be fighting the kill, and what a headshot from Crosshair. Just taking as many rounds as possible in favor of AtmosFear.
Switching
The
sides.
captaincy, the power play, the aim is just unbelievable from Crosshair when it comes to this game. Switching sides. No, AtmosFear just going for that defending side, while Dhoomilo is gonna preferably be the attackers. Dhoomilo should be playing an attacker-sided strategy. Defending does work out for them normally, but AtmosFear being such a calm clan that they might not go for that pick as they did aggressively on the attacker sides.
Revealing area.
Coming on to the 13th round of the game, MF God gonna place that reveal. Immediately destroyed, but that pick should be coming through at any moment. That reveal is gonna go through, and an Omen smoke should be slowing down mid enough for them to back off. MF God still trying to find that pick out mid. Dhoomilo looking pretty though, with that four round lead that they picked up on the defender side of the game. Bones is gonna have to fall back immediately. Can he find the kill? Really low on HP, both the players. That kill is not gonna come through. AtmosFear versus Dhoomilo. This is already so interesting. Everyone is expecting a comeback from the underdog, AtmosFear. That plant is gonna go
Spikes
down.
planted.
Killjoy completely taken out at Cubby. That camera is gonna come through from Capizoid enough to find any enemy position that should be revealed, while a retake will be committing. Jet and Cypher gonna hold both house. 4 players just falling down onto B side. Those picks should be coming through. Omen taking a fight on Omen. That shock that and Relic finds stuck. That's gonna be enough to defend the side. It's a 2v3 situation, but multiple players low, and Dhoomilo gonna grab that round. I mean, AtmosFear gonna grab that round in their favor. AtmosFear is actually trying to make the use of the defender sided niche as much as possible, and Bacon is there to lead the advantage taken. Really gonna place that camera.
Goes there. Yes, this should do.
On the site, that cage is also gonna come through.
Goes there. All right.
As I said, Cypher is a hard character to play if you take into account that every single angle must be known, and that the cages should be triggered at the perfect moment, while there is enough traps to back it up. Any second now, Relic should be playing multiple enemy players. That shot is going to come through, and he does realize that there are players on B. That call should have gone through already. I do not think he actually set up enough traps on B side. There should be a mid player watching B already. That shot just came through, but mid should not be left unguarded. They could pull back a little bit from A already. The dash is gonna come through, and that fight is gonna be taken, and advantage is going for both the teams.
Spike planted.
That spike has been planted. 3v3 situation. Relic is gonna go for that ball bank, but not gonna find any. Jet taken down. That shot's gonna come through, and Stark is gonna come out on top.
Remaining.
Dhoomilo should be getting this round. A grab from AtmosFear, and it does go for Dhoomilo. A 9-5, a 4-rounder advantage for Dhoomilo Gaming. Is that gonna be enough for Dhoomilo against AtmosFear for the first map victory? We are just gonna have to wait and see. Coming into the 14th round of the game.
Found them.
Reina is
I
going to
know
push up mid.
exactly
Shot is going
where
to come
you
through from Bones, and Capizoid going to find Relic as well. That Vandal is going to be picked up, but Capio is still there to close it out. Really low on HP. Bacon going to pick up that Vandal. 3v3 situation. Dhoomilo not looking pretty, while Bacon finds a kill onto Curator as well. It's a one low HP player, and it is just Stark out there left alone to defend this title. To defend this map. That smoke is going to distract them enough. But Bacon has a nice cheeky little angle. He should be finding that shot. And that is Capio is with 10 HP left to defend against both the players. And Crosshair is just going to find that burst by a headshot onto Capio is. AtmosFear getting the 6th round on the defender side of the map. They are really pushing that advantage that they can find on the defender side of Ascent. Ascent is such advantages for many angles, which if you know how to make use of them, it can be a defender sided or an attacker sided map as you prefer. It's all about you finding that initial pick, taking that site entry and guarding it as much as possible.
Revealing area.
That reveal is gonna go through, and going for that A-sided push. Curator should be finding a kill as much as possible with that Sheriff. They are gonna go for that eco, as they are really low on the economy side of the thing, and Bacon gonna trade out Capio's. Curator gonna push up through, and that shot should be coming through, but Bacon gonna find a second player, a third. Can he find a fourth? Gonna take out Crosshair. It's a big challenge taken out, but Bacon is just there to close it out. A 4-kill round for Bacon. The advantage has been turned down to just 2 rounds in favor of Dhoomilo. AtmosFear just trying to come back as much as possible on the first map of the game, Ascent. And Bacon is here to support Crosshair enough to lead it as well.
Now, where to set up shop?
Stark possessing the least kills of the game, but still such team support, just smoking every angle possible. Getting that entry support for them. Both the teams know that they know that one position is up mid. Sasmi is gonna push up on the B side. Can he check the angle? But no necessity. Stark and the Curator gonna go for that angled pick. On the garden, on the tree. Not gonna find any yet. She's gonna come back, and I should think that Sasmi is going for that pick. Well, very too often nowadays. And as a 9-7 round, if AtmosFear comes back, that should be 8 rounds left for them to win. I'm sorry, that should be 5 rounds left for them to win.
30 seconds left.
And 30 seconds left on the clock. It's a 2v4 situation. Reina being really, really low on HP.
Player remaining.
And that is it. Another round in favor of AtmosFear. A one-rounded advantage in the hands of Dhoomilo. That Killjoy sentry is going to slow them down enough. They are going to have to fall back. A 9-1 game, and Corsair finding 2 kills, making it a 2v3 situation. And Sasmi should be getting that headshot.
Remaining.
Last player standing as Crosshair finds 4. Is he going for that ace? But Cypher's too far north for him to get to. Only if he rotates out mid does he even stand a chance, but Bacon is there to get that headshot. Turning the advantage into 0, an absolute 0. It's AtmosFear gaming.
Still in sight.
Nowhere to run! Shadows traveling.
No, where is everyone hiding?
So guys, I had some technical issues right there, but a one-rounded lead in the hands of Dhoomilo when it comes to the 10 to 9 game that is going on right here. 19 rounds over and coming into the 20th round of the game. That should be not in the hands of either teams as much as I can say. AtmosFear is commencing a great comeback, turning that lead onto 0, but is that enough to hold down Dhoomilo? The tie is going to come through. That mid push commencing. I think they are going for a different strategy right here. That reveal should reveal every single player. But that mid push is granting enough time for them to get back onto either sides as much as they want. That reveal has to be destroyed. Gets taken down immediately. They are going for that Cubby push right here. Bones finding a kill on the Caprizoid while M of God takes down Bones as well. Bacon finding it onto M of God. It's a 3v4 situation. Bacon gonna take out Sasmi. It's a 2v4 situation right now. And Jet is down to 50 HP. Curator gonna try
30
and take
seconds
that
left.
plan.
One player remaining.
AtmosFear should have this round. Rally gonna take down Stack as well. That headshot is not gonna come through as Bacon gonna take out Curator. The third kill for Bacon in the round. And 10 on 10 when it comes to the gameplay. AtmosFear has really gone attacker side on the defender side of the map, as they are revealing positions of enemies and fighting through smokes as much as possible, exposing themselves to every entries, but still not getting taken out by Dhoomilo. Coming to the 21st round of the game, they are going to commence for a B push right here. Going for that headshot, but not finding any. Sasmi going to have to fall back. Curator going to find it onto Inferno. Supposed to be an AtmosFear round, but both of them going for it. That hit is going to come through Capioid. It's the trade. Jet is still on site, and Sova is going to have to fall back. M of God finding a kill onto Crosshair, and Sasmi is here to close it out. Again, a 1 round lead from Dhoomilo. I think this game should actually be going for a not be a match point. Should actually be going for a overtime against AtmosFear and Dhoomilo. 22nd round of the game, and Dhoomilo could reach a match point by winning just one more match right here. That camera is going to be placed by Relic. He's waiting for any entries to be coming through onto B side. It's going to be a complete mid push, and Stark should be finding Omen already. That smoke from Omen is covering the backstab. Curator gonna go on to backstab. No kills found yet, as they are going to have to rotate onto either sides at the moment. And Bacon is going to take advantage of that push, taking down Stark immediately. Crosshair still looking to get an angle onto any enemies if possible. That reveal is going to go onto side. Bacon gonna find Capio. Is really gonna take out Sasmi, and Crosshair just gonna close it out by taking out Curator. Last player left, and that should be a round for AtmosFear again. 11 on 11, match point for none. Should be a match point for one of the teams on the next round. 23rd round of the game. 2 consecutive wins or an overtime for both the teams. Bacon going for an aggressive pick onto B. Crosshair just going to place the drone right in front. That kill should be coming through, but everyone has been going out the middle. Bones gonna find Sasmi and Curator. Bacon gonna be taken out as well, and MF God gonna find Bones. And Stark gonna take out Relic. It's a 2v3 situation. Can AtmosFear handle this push or not? Question to be asked. The drone is gonna come through. another drone, and that smoke should be slowing them down enough. That spike plant is going to go through onto B side as well. Last player standing. A 2v1 situation. An atmosphere just taking it out of nowhere. Just coming back on that round.
One player remaining.
And it's a 1v1 situation. And completely closed.
Match point.
And it's a match point. And it should be the last round for AtmosFear right here. That's a comeback that we all never expected. And Ascent could be theirs. They are taking absolute advantage, better than Dhoomilo when it comes to defender-sided niche. And can they find this last round to take out Dhoomilo for the first map of the game? That smoke is going to go through. Completely interesting from Dhoomilo, as they are going to push out onto B side. That reveal should be coming through any second. Reveal is going to go through. They kind of know it's B side. That Cypher Trap finding one player already. That ulti is going to go through, as every single other player is coming back for a rotate.
Nowhere to run.
Double ulti. Both play ultiing each other. And amidst is actually going to find Crosshair. That is such a disadvantage. They should be panicking at the moment. AtmosFear. But they have been known to take out as much skill as they have when it comes to retaking the sites. Stark gonna call a rotate, a complete rotate on the A side. Every single player on B except for Killjoy, who's just waiting for an A rotate. If he does find it, that ulti sound should be made, should be knowing the position. That ulti is gonna go through, but is that gonna be enough?
30 seconds left.
That might be a mistake made from Curator. Bringing up that ulti, revealing the position of every single player. That smoke is gonna go through. That plant should be down. That rotate was very slow from AtmosFear. Every single ulti is used. Mo's gonna go find a kill on the Capio. He's Curator still trying to find a kill, but really gonna take out Stark. That shot is gonna connect onto amidst. That ulti is going to be fully used as Baker takes down another one. And AtmosFear gonna take the first map for the finals against Dhoomilo Gaming. What a comeback from AtmosFear. They just proved that underdog is not a term that fits them. It is what makes them them, and what gets them the game. And the first map of the game is Ascent going in favor of AtmosFear. See you guys soon as possible, with more aggressive players of AtmosFear, and the defensive side of Dhoomilo as well. See you guys soon on the second map of the game, and I'll be there, your caster, Adi.
Suck me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Darkness take to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking as a lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
In today's world, technology is evolving at the speed of light, and it's important to stay up to date. Because if you are not updated, you are outdated. And if this is the case with you, my friend, you must know about AntPC, because we here at AntPC are driven by our passion of advanced computing and technology. We hold the highest standards when it comes to building high-performance and reliable custom PCs in India. We provide custom solutions ranging from workstation PCs for deep learning, artificial intelligence, video editing, etc., to high-performance gaming PCs crafted as per your computing requirements. We make sure that what you want can be a one-of-a-kind solution. We can make sure that what we build for you is truly unique. AntPC. Join the colony.
There was an old saying that time is the most valuable thing a man can spend. And you know what? Only a serious gamer can understand this quote, because for them, every millisecond counts. And for us too. We here at SMC International pay extra attention to our customers. We try and make sure that our customers get everything what they want in their rigs. We try to get everything just right. That is why our builds are made to perfection. We make sure that our builds suit our customers' requirements and custom configure it according to that. Before dispatch, our build go through 8 hours of tests to make sure that everything is totally perfect. We at SMC have more than 20 years of experience under our belts, and we know exactly what we are doing. So if you think your time is truly precious, so do visit SMC International, where every second counts.